back in week 1.
We got our first of 2 installments in their rivalry for this season. Will we get a repeat in showdown number 2?
The answer comes your way next.
Thank you to Trey Mosley for the introduction. We are indeed excited to welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The rain started earlier today. It hasn't let up much. It is going to be a wet one. Glad you're with us, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson. Nice and dry here in the booth, but Greg, you've been down on the field and played in one of these sloppy, wet, rainy games. What is it like?
Well, it depends what position you play. For the offensive defensive linemen, they love it. It's a little bit slower. The defense is a little bit slower to react to the ball. A lot more runs, less pass protection. So for them, they're thrilled. But for anybody who has to handle the ball, and either
stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. This crowd ready in anticipation. Their offense taking the field for the first time. They are led out by a man who's done this now for a long time. Their veteran quarterback.
it's not so much that he was able to throw for over 400 yards in last week's game, Mike, but it's the fact that he made it look so easy. Every time he touched the ball, it seemed like they were just up and down the field with very little resistance, and he doesn't necessarily have to repeat that type of production this week, but it certainly wouldn't hurt their chances of winning if he's somehow able to do so.
Tight end going in motion here. Back to the air once more on second down. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. In danger of an opening 3 and out, they face 3rd and 10. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
And now the punting unit will come on, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. Now a fair catch is taken here, just short of the 45-yard line. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up with.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, and he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down. They'll look to throw. And he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to go down as a sack and a loss of a couple.
Sacks are drive killers. There is no greater correlation between a defense getting off the field and the ability to rush the quarterback. And when they come on 3rd down, that number just goes up.
Look it up through the raindrops. No issue there, though. Fair catch, called for, and taken successfully. The home team's offense ready to see the football for the 2nd time. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. He'll go left side here and complete this one. First reception for the man who enters the week as the NFL's leader in receiving yards. This one, good for a 1st down. Here's a first carry for their running back. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
This is already a little better than the first time they had the ball, Mike. Remember, opening possession, 3 and out. Showing some signs of life here now. Nice pick up there by the back to pick up the first down.
And just a short pickup there to about the 44. You get a look there at his numbers on the ground from a week ago. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. 2 times they've connected on this drive now. This one for 21 yards and a first down.
Mike, you know what we used to call those plays? No, 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 yes. Because that's exactly what was going through the mind of the coach on the sideline when the quarterback decided to throw that ball into really tight coverage.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
That's going to be out of bounds, no return. And the drive's going to start from just inside the 20-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to see what they can do on their 2nd possession. They were 3 and out first time around. They'll begin. Oh, a loose football. And the defense has it. How about the defense getting to the quarterback, getting access to the ball, knocking it free, and coming up with the recovery?
I'd like to see the quarterback just be a little more secure with the ball, Mike. You can see he's just a little loose, especially when you're operating from the pocket. But give credit to the defender. Nice job attacking the ball, knocking it loose and recovering it. And that is a big takeaway here by this defense.
The home team's offense ready for this next possession. They'll start with the football already in the red zone. Big opportunity here on 1st and 10. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Now they'll set up to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal. Back to throw. That one, take it in. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench, going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field, and results in a nice touchdown.
$7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense headed back to take over once more. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. He'll look to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion. Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on third down. Starts out as a pass. Nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner. Picks up the first down. I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot. There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete. This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Now fair catch is made, and it's just inside the 15-yard line. First and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the coverage right there. This ball knocked away. It's incomplete. They'll try again here. Second and 10. He'll drop to throw. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. A gain of 11 on that one. That's enough for a first down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. This one complete right side. And he's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. A good spot here. Second and a yard. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump?
Defense. Automatic first down.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. They'll look to throw again. He'll get this out to his running back. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's second and 6. Now a give up the middle. And he'll get this up close to a first down as the tackle is made right at the midfield stripe. Here's third down and a few inches. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down. Got a man over the middle. There's Sutton. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the first down. And here comes fourth down. about to throw off. He's going to be sacked. And they will turn it over on downs.
Yeah, so I think, Mike, this is one of those decisions where the conditions and the elements definitely come into play. I think in a normal day of clear weather, this coach makes a different decision in this situation. But here, I can totally understand why he decided to be aggressive and go for it on 4th down.
The visitors' offense about ready to take over once more. They'll start with great field position up at their 45. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that 1st down. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Moving the tight end right. He'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. Throw to the sideline. Well done. Good job with the feet. Stays in bounds. It looks like, and yes, they do, have the 1st down. They'll throw it out of the gun. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be taken down, and that's going to do it. That's the last play of the 1st quarter. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Quick throw, taken in, and that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Encroachment, defense. Still 1st down.
So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. They'll look to throw yet again. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down. Back to the air one more time. Quick throw here is complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. And out of the gun, he'll throw. That is caught by the tight end. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. The home team's offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. And he's going to be taken down, but a marker is on the field, and we need to check this call. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. pressure, gets there, and down he goes.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Up the middle they go. And he goes forward. Good gain on that one. Pickup of 8 out to the 33-yard line. 3rd and long. They'll look to throw. Open man left side. He's got it. And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
That's about as big time as you get. There's a saying, Mike, that you really judge your quarterback by his ability to operate, not only on 3rd down, but what they call 3rd and pass, meaning it's such a long down and distance, they have no choice but to air the ball out. And when you can convert 3rd downs at that distance, chances are you got a pretty big-time quarterback.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down. Throwing now from the gun. Going up top. That is knocked away downfield. Incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down. Here's the punter now, as he'll come on to punt this one away. A fair catch taken here, and it's going to come right at the 15-yard line. The visitors' offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. They'll work in a tie game here in the 2nd quarter and get started with 1st and 10. He keeps it himself. Big run here. He's tackled beyond the 35-yard line.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. That long one's going to bring them 1st and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. And he will take this one across into the end zone. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
The PAT, up and good. And the visitors will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The home team's offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. They motion the slot man left. Now faking the give. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. On comes the punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And a fair catch is taken. It is just inside the 20-yard line. This offense making its way back on the field, led by their wide receiver. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. Receiver in motion, headed left. Here's a toss as they look to run. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up 3rd down. Putting the tight end in motion. They'll throw here on 3rd and short. He's going to let this one go deep. To the goal line and in.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
The extra point try forthcoming. His kick is good, and the visitors will take a 21-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This fielded at about the 9. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. So now this team's offense ready to see what they can do. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Now he'll swing it out to his fullback. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Handoff here, up the middle. And he's able to find a crease. Get ahead for 7. And it'll bring up third down. Now they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. He'll drop to throw. That's caught on the right side by Sutton. They face second down and 7. Back to throw. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. On third down, they'll set up to throw. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Here's their punter now, as he's on for the 5th time this afternoon. A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. This offense and their wide receiver heading back onto the field. And it may be time for this defense to start throwing a second defender at him, maybe. Look at what he's done. Whatever the defense has tried the first half, it hasn't worked. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And he's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. 2nd and a yard. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeout. You can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. They'll look to throw again. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him. He really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
No, Mike, I really like this game plan, right? The strategy on 3rd and short so often is, okay, just get enough for the first down. If you decide to air it out.
And I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials, indicating let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half. So that is what you want. I know sometimes it takes time, but they do get it right, and this call will stand. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved a touchdown along the way.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
A marker comes in as he goes down. It is a sack, and that flag definitely in the area of holding. So, 4th down, and out comes the field goal unit. Spotted at the 45. This is a 55-yard attempt. This one not going to get there. From distance, it is no good. And this will stay a 2-possession game.
Man, that would have been such a nice boost for this group going into halftime. The snap was good. The hold was good. He just couldn't quite get it through the uprights.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now, he'll air one out. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit.
And no rest for the weary. Let's get right back to it. Quarter number 3 set to begin. Going to return this from the 10. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And he has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. He's got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
To the ground, a first down run. And he'll get about 5. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36. They send him right out of the slot. It's first down, and they'll run. And they finally get him down. Good gain on the ground, but hold everything. Maybe a reason he got so free. They'll throw out of the gun. Quickly to the outside and complete.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect. Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. The defense was right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the first down. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Second and 7. They'll stick with him again. He'll get 4 and down inside the 20-yard line. Third down, 3 to go. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up first and goal.
What an impressive drive this has really been, and it's a combination of big plays and third down conversions. Now after that last third down pickup, it's first and goal. They got a chance to finish this really impressive drive and come away with 6.
To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
And this is too far over the end line. It's incomplete. 2 incomplete passes now lead to this 3rd down and goal. His throw left side is complete. And he'll get this inside the 5, but no further. Great job by the defense. It sets up 4th down. Out now is the field goal unit. They'll try to pick up 3 points here. This, about as short as you can get. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the visitors have run out to a 24-7 lead.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here, able to put that one through.
This team's offense starting to trot out for this next possession. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast, and right now they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. They'll look to throw. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now a give on the ground. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the 1st down.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. Throwing right, it's taken in. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. And that one not going to net too much. He'll get this down to the 31. Here's a 2nd and 9. Left side, that's complete. It's Sutton. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He goes right back to Sutton. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. He throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. So the move is for the field goal unit here. This from 34 yards. That one is good. And his guys are back within 2 scores.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
Good return, but he pays the price at the end. Picked up and thrown down. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target.
I wouldn't be surprised if some point here in the future, Mike, this quarterback drops back. It looks like the same old hitch route underneath, and they give a pump fake and go. You can lull a defense to sleep with a lot of these underneath quick game passes, and once you do, you can try to go for the big one.
Here's 3rd and 7. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. We're about ready now for the punt. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. This offense ready for their next possession, led by their running back. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6. They bring their tight end right. Quick throw here is complete. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. Open man, right side. He's got it. They get 10 yards on the hook up there, and that will be a 1st down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. He'll look to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. From out of the gun, he'll throw, and that is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. So now, out comes the offense, led by their quarterback as they take over once again. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They send the tight end in motion. Throwing now on 1st and 10. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
Automatic first down.
He'll drop to throw. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Back to the air one more time. And this ball batted away and incomplete. Now whistles and a timeout. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
All these stops are great. You're trying to cut back into this deficit, find your way back into this game. But the defense can make as many stops as they want, Mike. This game's going to come down to what does their offense do when they take the field.
And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line. Tight end going in motion here. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
This has been a masterful game plan defensively. I mean, not only have they found their mismatches and been able to exploit them, it's led to 7 sacks so far. I mean, even when the offense seems to make an adjustment, Mike, the defense just still seems to be one step ahead of him.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll run, and he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Tight end motioning left. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He's going to keep it himself. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
We've seen this quarterback have some effective plays with his legs all game today, Mike. He knows when to stay in there and look to pass, but he also knows when it's time to tuck it and go, and he's able to pick up good yardage there.
Back to throw. Here's a shot toward the end zone.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
They'll try the right side this time. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. Throwing now from the gun. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot to get his hands on the ball and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
That's caught on the right side by Sutton.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down. They'll look to throw again. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. On the ground they go. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5. And that is incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time.
And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush, and it will lead to a turnover on downs.
So as an offensive coordinator, you have to have answers for what the defense throws at you. And in this case, your quarterback is sitting back there. He has nowhere to go with the ball on 4th down. He ends up taking the sack, and now your drive is over.
First and 10. They'll go with a run. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
They'll stay on the ground. And he'll bring this inside the 30. A gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction. You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that fourth down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time fourth down stop.
Here's 1st and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. They'll come up now for 2nd down. They'll look to throw. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. 2 timeouts still left, but scoring quickly here, a must. It's 1st and 10. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. They'll look to throw yet again. There's that man again. Another catch. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. To the air now on 1st and 10. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. They'll throw now 3rd and forever. That is incomplete. And here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. They'll throw out of the gun. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes in. That might make this a 1st down. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Certainly not one of his better throws, but what I've loved out of this quarterback today, Mike, was just how aggressive he's remained throughout the entire course of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Even if it falls incomplete, it opens up everything else in this passing game, and they've had their way so far today. This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. Really nice job with the protection up front. Just nobody could get open downfield. So it's a combination of your offensive weapons have to do a better job taking advantage of that time to work and separate. But also, how impressive.
That's going to be intercepted. And the visitors will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.